All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the New York Giants. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Here's Taylor. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Check right, check right. Inside. 57.
They run with Taylor. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 50-yard line.
On second down, it's Taylor. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Get 300. Get 300. Box it, box it, box it, box it.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Mostert. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a first down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one good for 33 and a first. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just out, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. On first down, Taylor. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
319, 626.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quan Alexander picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And he's going to go down again. Quan Alexander. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. This is Mostert. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. On the tackle, it was Dane Cruikshank. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Mostert. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Extra point pretty close to that right upright, but he does get it to go. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it? It
certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Rodgers now on first down. Looking for Shepard deep. Oh, trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Jumpy on the right side of the line. Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball,
Any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Mostert. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
He's coming, double up. Watch twitch.
From the 35 on second down. Haskins. He's going to look deep for Perriman. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Haskins. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Raheem Mostert on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And it's now 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. On 2nd down, Washington. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Box it, box it, box it, box it. 57.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Hassan Reddick in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
57 to Mike. Come to my world.
Right now. You got 58. Run.
Come to my world. 49. Check 49.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35.
First down, Cardinals.
57's the mark.
Hey, exit.
Army. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Check.
Line left. Boom. Over. Flip again.
Rodgers now on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be a second down. Haskins will throw, finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. Now it's Haskins, and that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. 2nd and 10 now. Haskins, and finding the tight end Wilson. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On 3rd and goal, Haskins. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Incomplete. Brings up 4th down and goal.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. So they go for it on 4th and goal, hoping to get 6, and it's 6 the other way.
If hindsight is 20/20, they would have gone ahead and kicked the field goal, but by being aggressive, it actually cost them. Give up 6 points going the other way.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? Now,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Haskins, he's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Brashad Perriman hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll weave his way up, all the way up, a few yards shy of midfield.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Safety's creeping. 57.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quan Alexander able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Mike, 56.
Hey, check. 26.
Mike, 57. I got it. Begin.
30.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. And the pressure gets to him again. Kevin Pierre-Louis in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
They're going to line up to go for this on fourth down. Rodgers stays on the field.
Check curls, check curls. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Inside.
Check three, check three.
Hey, check 26.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to air one out. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Derwin James with a pick. Johnson was the intended receiver. On fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On first down, it's Haskins. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Rashawn Perriman, 79 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Cardinals 6.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cardinals take over first and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
Check, check. Right now, right now, right now.
X3, 218, chopper.
57, Mike, 57.
To throw is Rodgers. On third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Hassan Reddick able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Another 3 and out.
Check, Mike 57, Mike 57. It's going to be a long day.
Hey, flex.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Box it.
They're going to try and throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They run with Washington. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Right back to Washington. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Inside. Zoom. Hey, echo.
Now Rodgers. This is Shepard on the catch. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down.
Mike 57. Hey,
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Hey, check Mike 57.
On first, here's Washington. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
How about that, partner? That's a gutsy run, a physical run, an explosive run, and he's inside the 10-yard line now. I don't know if you hand it to him again on this play, but make the deep.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. DeAndre Washington, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. They'll try and run it here. But he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last two drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for the Giants. 44 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 net. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Second down, Haskins. He's going to look deep for Perriman. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, fourth quarter.
Get 300. Get 300.
Mike 57.
Plant.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Hey, orbit.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals. Rodgers now, 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10.
Hey, high 7.
Jeff. Mike 57. I'm coming after you.
Rodgers going to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chidobe with a pick.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 49 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. Powers through. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 20. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing
26.
57's the mic. Rock on. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Throwing again. Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. The Cardinals on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Rodgers. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Flush to his right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Bravo. 57. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Right here. Check 24. Check 24.
To throw is Rodgers. Throwing again. He's going to let it fly. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. They'll run. It's Washington. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. They were trying to get it to DeAndre Washington. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. On third and long, it's Rodgers. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Haskins going to try to throw it. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 17.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base.
57, Mike, 57.
Hey, Mike. Back one.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines.